Boy, people are pissed at the Baltimore Ravens. They think what they did today was underhanded, was slimy, was grimy, and people around the NFL are upset. If you don't know, today it was announced that Trey Hendrickson will sign with the Baltimore Ravens. A 4-time Pro Bowler, an all-pro pass rusher, will be joining the Ravens. And normally this is a move that is championed. People are excited about it. Instead, people are upset by how the Ravens got to this point. See, it was announced over the weekend that Maxx Crosby will be traded to the Ravens, 2 first-round picks. Lamar Jackson was putting out gifts. He was excited. Maxx Crosby did a podcast. He was excited. Then he went to do the physical, and according to reports, it didn't feel right.
Maxx Crosby was in Baltimore for a physical, right? The Baltimore Ravens had done their research. They've done their work on his medicals. All teams do that. In fact, other teams that were trying to trade for Max had conversations with his surgeon. They had conversations with the Raiders doctors to basically try to get an idea of where Max's knee was at. So Baltimore knew the exact timeline of where Max was at in terms of the return and the rehab process. And 6 months appears to be kind of like the timeline of when he could be a full go. And so when he went in for his physical, from what I've learned, things just seemed really off in the building all day, that something wasn't right. And he had his physical, and the Ravens doctors looked at the MRI, and then they had 4 or 5 independent doctors take a look at it as well. And together they made the decision that this trade was not worth it based on what they discovered in his knee. And I think the way they view it is, in the short term, Max would be fine. For 27, he would have been okay. The long term was their hang up. And that was the problem. And that's when they made the decision.
Now, the theory is, and what people are asking is, did the Ravens have buyer's remorse or trader's remorse? And did they say, instead of us getting a Maxx Crosby who may not be long-term and us giving up 2 first-round picks, what if we went and got Trey, got our picks back, and blamed it on the medicals? And Dan Patrick would ask Dianna Russini that, and here's how she would respond.
100% shadiness going down right now. And the reason why I say that so firmly is because I've had so many conversations with people around football who understand where Max is at with his knee. Nothing was surprising. And this trade wasn't really about what Max was going to be able to do for the Baltimore Ravens in 2030, 2029, right? This is about 2027. So let's just say they look at this MRI and the knee is a disaster compared to the way you projected it to be, because teams do that too. I had a general manager this morning explain to me, just going through their process of what they do. And team doctors do this. They go, okay, this is what the knee looks like. This is what we're giving it in terms of length, when it will become a problem, when this will bubble up. And the Baltimore Ravens had that information. And for them, they didn't feel that this knee would hold up for the long term. So I just think with the Trey Hendrickson situation out there and him holding off, waiting for the numbers that he was looking for, I think the Baltimore Ravens, who already did a move that they don't normally do. You've got to have a certain type of philosophy and stomach to give away 2 first-round picks for a soon-to-be 29-year-old pass rusher. And I think after the last few days, they sat there and go, you know what? We lost 8 players to the New York Giants. We lost Tyler Linderbaum. Like, we need more. And they made the decision to go aggressive. And they were able to secure Trey Hendrickson last night.
So I know a lot of people will go at Dianna and be like, she doesn't know what she's talking about, blah, blah, blah. There are several people online right now who are saying the same exact things. And by people, I mean people who cover the sport. Is it crazy to think that the Ravens had trader's remorse? They lost a lot of players via free agency and said, you know what, this would be a better move? That's not crazy to think. Is it crazy to think that the Ravens thought they were getting Maxx Crosby for a couple years and his knee wouldn't be that bad 2 years down the road? That's not crazy to think. If you want to call it grimy, maybe. But the NFL, it's a grimy sport. The NFL it's not a grimy sport. It's a grimy business. They didn't do anything illegal. They followed the rules. And no matter what do we always say? The deal is not done until the physical. He didn't pass the physical. I will say this. Boy, do I feel bad for Maxx Crosby. I mean, think about this. This man had a podcast. He had a celebration party. He had a private jet. And now he has to go back to an organization that traded him. That's tough. Man, what do you guys think about this? Do you think the Ravens was grimy? Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, there's a pinned video in the comments I think you'll like as well. Click on that and check it out. I'm out. Peace.